With our Soviet Union propaganda out of the way, today in the Toyverse we're going to talk about the McFarlane Toys Red Sun Superman. I dig Red Sun a lot, so this is a real treat. And speaking of treats, a special thank you to McFarlane Toys for sending over this bad boy to Comic Crusaders for us to review. With that being said, let's talk about the Soviet Union's favorite Man of Tomorrow. The head sculpt is heavily inspired by the comic art from which it's from and looks good in plastic form. The paint looks good, and I dig how beautiful the eyes look on this version of Kal-El. The raised Soviet Superman logo looks really great on this version of Superman, and it is very eye-catching. No paint or sculpt issues that I can see. As for the rest of the body that makes up this version of Superman, is really just a reuse of that Wave 1 McFarlane Superman from last year. I know some people don't like the way that Superman looks, but to me it's not too big or not too small. The color change on the costume works as well, and the new cape is also a nice little touch. In terms of articulation, this Superman functions the same as the Wave 1 McFarlane version. He can move really good at the head, his arms can move pretty well, although some may complain about the lack of double jointed elbows. The body still functions the same, with a greater range of movement going back and forwards. The legs can get into flying poses, they have double jointed knees, and even toe hinges at the feet. Altogether, not bad at all, and it definitely works enough for this guy right here. Clark is packed with multiple hands, flight stand, and collectible card. Once again, I love the card and always look forward to it with the figure. The multiple hands work good. 3 open hands and a fist are included. The trigger hand can hold a flag, but I think just a set of flying hands and fist hands would have worked just fine. And then we get to the flight stand. Light, effective, and able to hold the figure. I am definitely good with this and dig this a whole bunch. And for our size roundup, we have Red Sun here alongside multiple lines. From Mezco to NECA to DC Collectibles, and of course McFarlane. And as you can see, he looks great along other Supermen from McFarlane Toys. Overall, this Red Sun Superman by McFarlane is pretty cool. I know it reuses a lot of parts from that Wave 1 figure, but in this case it works. I dig the look, I dig the paint, I dig the sculpt, the articulation. Although it's not 100% awesome, it's still good enough for me, and for me that's all that matters. For you it may not work, but for me it does. I went and printed up a whole bunch of Soviet Union stuff. I'm sure I'm on some watch list, but with that being said, a special thank you again to McFarlane Toys for sending this over to review for the site. If you have some free time, head over to ComicCrusaders.com. Like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts. Thank you all so very much, and until we meet again, great googly moogly.